Greetings and welcome, Commanders. Let's have a look at Hyperwar. Right, so some weeks ago, some viewer recommended I check out Hyperwar as a potential something for, when I feel like looking at something. And so I did. Unfortunately, things got in the way, I got sick, and well, this game is quite in depth in a way that requires quite a bit of, practice. So I wasn't able to really get to it, and then, yeah, obviously I got distracted. Anyway, so here we are now today, and I've gone through all the tutorials, which are pretty good, a bit slow for my tastes. They take forever to finish, but they teach all the basics really well, and so we'll get into that. Now, this is, of course, the demo version of the game. The game is not out yet, so if you wish to play the demo, I'll put the link in the description. But we're just going to be doing a skirmish. Now, as appropriate as it might be to play as the EU versus Hungary, let's play against someone that's a little bit more believable as an enemy now that Hungary has decided to not be antagonistic to the EU anymore. So instead, let's just pick up World Right Pass and Russia. The camo doesn't really matter. Get normal difficulty and full ammo and fuel. Start the skirmish. Right, so what is Hyperwar? Hyperwar is essentially an RTS game that gives me strong vibes of playing something like Earth 2150 or then dang it now I forgot, I can't remember, something like that. It uses kind of units that you can sort of recognize and play, but it also veers off into heavy some technology. At some point, you get shields and all that, which is obviously not quite modern tech. So we're somewhere in the near future. Anyway, we have to pick a starting position. Let's go around. I'm looking for a starting position that has enough free space as well as relative proximity to these things. Those are metal deposits, which we'll need in order to, build stuff. Get some metal deposits over here, and I think this place probably will do fine. There's some free space, although it looks like we'll have to clear some area. Here's our main base. And I'm just gonna go and build some power plants. Pointing this way. Radar. The research lab out. Right. Get all that construction going. While we're waiting on that, let's clear out also. You can only clear one section at a time. Till these items go away, I can't tell them to clear something. Luckily, my buildings are unaffected by the clearing. Now, we can't go too far yet because my radar is not yet operational. Be able to adjust our radar, give a little bit more range. And look a little bit further beyond before we start going into static zone again. Fine. Now, the goal for this particular skirmish is just to kill 100 units. Right, so I would like to center and that. I would like meet the pod gun at some balls. Also, so okay, now these are level 1 deposits at layer 1. easiest metals to get to. This will not last. They're kinda well, not great. But most of you feel, and you also don't quite directly command your units in this. You more or less kind of give them a place where they need to go, and they sort of figure it out themselves. Not quite AI, but you know, close enough. Clearing is all done here. The only thing that really concerns me about this particular zone is that it may be completely surroundable. Metal for this, yeah, fair enough. Not worried too much about that because everything requires metal at this point. But like you see, these extractors will just find their own little place to be and extract themselves. Same over here. We have a little bit of a grace period for now. I did turn the music off, so while it does say something about music playing, yeah, that's the reason why you can't hear it. I don't want to have to deal with any copyright issues. Probably will need a little bit extra power. That's all nicely. The center is ready. We need 1,000 metals to build it. There. There. Add up this. Expand the radar's dish a little bit. Go up to 40%. Let's place a couple of local guns. The resource center will now start turning metal into either ammo and fuel. Ratio. In the meantime, like still building the wall. On the transmit. Let's get rid of this little thing. Brick. Can't select the port coming yet until wait for that. And let's get some vehicles. Build the orders. Fine as a starting vehicle, but they will quickly get outmatched. We can now also build walls. Let us get some. These will not stop the enemy, but hopefully they will guide them towards where my guns are. These are go. They are rapidly draining supply of me. Look at the little martyrs. Right, one other tab. Big fabricator. Wait until I reach that pod gun. Will let us go. Out of band build radius and encapsulate the entire beds. And then we just need basic static turret. Point them in the right direction, tell them not walls behind them. Friendly fire is the thing. Still no idea why the enemy is going to show up. Search is down. Hold gun and then storages. We are starting to run low on stuff, but we can get a little bit lower. Metal layer level 2 has opened up. Go for that. Now we can't go any deeper than level 2. So once those run out, we are kind of screwed. That's a little bit more power going. We are producing a lot of power, so let's expand the radar to max range. Still some more stuff over there, but focus on fine. So that's a marker there. The custom positions that we can roll through. During this is going to be a little tricky. And not all deposits will turn into level 2s. Shotgun is ready. Shotgun is essentially our means of keeping the base in good shape. You use it to repair, to resupply, and to one, two, that. And these time to run dry. Inlet storage. Okay, here they come. Shot with someone. If not here, it was someone. Search wise, I need fuel storage. Then let's get the gun. Metal. Ammo storage. Just yet. Would be kind of nice, but let's get the Predator. We'll want a stronger vehicle than the Marder eventually. As soon as build some more fuel storage. I'm not saying that this is close to it. Let's get a little bit extra side. The B guns are not great, but they are sufficient for at least the initial. Apparently we destroyed 4 vehicles somehow. We want to upgrade in the... Oh, there they come. Cool. The enemy's objectives, for the most part, seem to just want to destroy our metal production or try to destroy our main base. Let us get some airs over. Shotgun launches pods that will dispense the healing juices to my vehicles. And there's no real safe position I so are protected. Beacons are a little bit more advanced and can raise themselves up, but they can also attach to buildings. Being attacked in the flank. Yeah. Please stop blowing up my fuel. Can't do anything right now. There's just cycle center. I want the shields. Yeah, let's get the AI connect. Have enough power. Let's get it up. I can also tell them to not fire behind them, but I kind of want the guns to be able to pull which way, just in case the enemy does break through. And steel, yeah, trying to destroy our metal. Right. Oops. Stay here. Race all over the place. Practice. Metal will become an issue. But we should be relatively well defended. After these initial skirmishes, it's very likely the enemy will send heavy units soon enough. Anyone here need a repair? You damage him. The numbers indicate how many pods you need to repair something. Also good. Search wise, I would like cycle center station, but also want sensor tower just because it'll. Next, objective would be to secure this side. Getting more is the main objective we are striving for. Bit forward, clear out forest. Are getting attacked over on this side as well. You have to keep an eye on everything. There is something that will make that easier, but I need to research it. Things will be a little slow until I do. I kind of want the leopard, but first let's get the recycle station. Now our defenses here are holding. I want to clear these woods just to make sure that I can see. Fortunate. I'm going. Goes. I reach. Paired. Search going. I want the recycle station. Vehicle fab. Leopards. Oop. Almost down half. Turrets are still hanging there. Badly damaged. Anybody need some supplies? Some supplies are needed. Fine. Back here. Guys forward to protect this flank. I hope there's a little bit more to in game than just against wave tank. Currently, this is all in the game. Having to run a little bit low on supplies. There is still a level 3, but obviously I don't have access to that technology because it's just not in the game. Let's get a sensor tower built. search-wise thing be the outpost. Want a recycler building up. Not being attacked from this side at the relatively safe to build it there. This place is a little bit too far away to protect it with vehicles. We'll try, however. And again, being attacked. I figured they would come. Let's place some turrets right on the building. Also, it's dry. Also, it's probably not long for this world. For the moment, at least. But I'll set up what zone over there. Search is done. I need outpost. Ooh. I don't know why I couldn't queue it up. Anyway, I wanted the Cobra, so we get to the Leopard. But right now, I rocket. Coming. Fast and good. Connected over here, we have 4 spots. Level 1 practice. Why are you not shooting back? There. Not getting rid of this little thing. Cycle center. Cycle crap. Way. Let us up some shields. They're out of power. Can I get more power? Probably. I can just place it. Will, however, very vulnerable wherever I put it. Make do. Okay, my vehicles are getting a little bit banged up. Yes. Predators out there. At least we have the new metal coming in. They can put in some. Getting a shield on the external building wouldn't be bad. Heal up. But we only need to hold out for a little bit longer. Vehicles are here. I know there is a means of setting it up so that they will automatically back to base. Now that's a little bit too advanced for setup. I want to be a little bit safe with what I am. So, kind of leopard. We are producing metals. Probably manage. Do I have enough? Just about. That should at the very least this base safe as long as we have power. Radar was already at the maximum extent because beyond this I can't get. That within range, not within. Hold position for now. I build. There. Good. Let's say we have a couple of places where there is some salvage. Go pick that up. Turrets on this thing. What is it? Uneven terrain or it's not allowed? Salvage should help us. Metal we can potentially get in. This one is dry and put so far so good. Starting to slip past us though. Fences have picked up the incoming vehicles. I mean, you can't move. Get here. Go and dot there. We've got quite enough ammo. Building is Nick. Ammo. Oh, more incoming. Close to reaching the quota. Fields are working just fine. That's not looking too great over there. Just need a few more vehicles. Get the Leopard. Currently, we can only build extractor advanced fab. That's not fab enough. Another extractor. That's also an outpost. And should be able to place that. It's all uneven. Don't believe you. That's not a great location. To be able to cover these mines. The one power issues. Not great. Fit in a small fab somewhere. Right there, blue. There. And another one. That puts us ready. Let's get a couple out on the. That should definitely give us the advantage, whatever that is going on here. Where else do we have Rex? Let's do the green thing and recycle. And whoops. Very stylish. Come on, we just need 5 more enemies to come and try to take our stuff. There's When a vehicle is spoken like that, they're about to be destroyed. Sure that we don't have to replace our stuff just yet. Good. Next one would be up there. Nice. Should be the last one, and then we win automatically. My turrets could actually hit down. There we go. Automatic win! Yay! Alright. That is my look at Hyperwar. Yeah, interesting title. I do need to see the full version when it comes out, I guess. What else you can do with it? Because the limited demo does kinda, it's neat, but I kind of want to see what else they are doing with this whole all this system. Still also a little bit iffy on the function of the shotgun. Kind of would prefer that to be automated, but if not, I can work around that. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Bye.